Man, we got Philthy Rich in the building. What up, player?
What's up, man? I'm chilling. I need these.
Nah, you're good without those.
Yeah, you're good without it.
Now, talk to me. You live in Vegas now?
Yeah, I have a house in Vegas.
This whole thing going on yesterday. I mean, that's.
Was it yesterday or day?
I'm sorry, 2 days ago. Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Crazy. We're watching it on TV.
Have you been hitting up people? Because we keep saying, like, I texted a friend and I haven't heard back from her. I don't think she's into country music, so I'm not, thinking that she was there. And a lot of other friends of mine are not really into country music.
Yeah, a lot of people hit me, but they already knew that I wouldn't be at something like that. But probably just around, maybe shopping at the mall or whatever. But
right. So people hit you up. Have you been returning texts all day on it?
I mean, it wasn't that many.
Wasn't that many people?
Nah.
Everybody knew you weren't going to be there.
Nobody wanted to know I wasn't going to be at that thing.
Tati texted one of her friends, and earlier today she was like, I didn't get a text back. I'm like, I'm guaranteeing you're not the only one hitting that one person up, because everyone when that happens, everybody and their mother's going to hit you up.
I got a few of them. I got I guess I posted a picture that day, so they was like, well, we already knew where you was at. You was good, so.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. You see, my girlfriend actually made me feel bad for saying that she's not a country music fan, so I knew she wasn't going to be there, so I didn't text her at all.
Right.
Okay.
And she's like, "Dan, that's messed up. Look at you just stereotyping over here." I'm like, I knew you were going to be at Dre's at the Chris Brown show. You weren't going to be at the country music festival.
Yeah.
But
I was supposed to go to Dre's that night too, but we didn't end up going.
Oh, see. So you were in town, but you just weren't
anywhere.
I
was at home.
How far do you live from the Strip?
Probably like 30 minutes.
How often you go to the Strip?
Every day I'm in Vegas.
Yeah.
I
always heard if you live off the Strip, like a lot of people say that they don't ever go, and then I'll see the other side's like.
No, because I lived on the Strip when I first moved to Vegas. I should stay at a condo, so every day I was in the mall. That's all I do when I'm out there. Really shot.
Yeah. What about your Raiders? You're a Raiders fan?
I don't watch sports.
No.
I'm a Raiders fan by heart, by being from Oakland, but I don't watch sports.
Because they're about to move to Vegas in a couple years.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Have you always not watched sports, or are you just recently not watching? Because I'm recently not watching. I used to watch.
It's just too time consuming. I got other stuff to be worried about than worry about who winning, who playing this, who.
So are you on Twitter a lot then? Because that's how I watch my sports. I don't watch it anymore. I just go on Twitter.
You got sports on Twitter?
Well, yeah, they give you all the updates. If you follow, I follow the Redskins to see what they're.
I don't follow anybody on Twitter.
No.
I just post stuff like.
Promotionally, right?
Go today, yeah, stuff like that.
Do you ever have fans call you out though? Like, hey, come on, answer me back, and they try and tweet you or whatever?
On my Snapchat, yeah.
Oh, okay, because you're on Snapchat.
On my Snapchat, I just post videos. I don't really answer the text messages. I mean the message DMs or whatever. Yeah. So my one of my friends like, man, you need to open your thing up to public, because I be trying to write you and you don't ever get it.
Right.
And then I did that and just flooded. It's just too much.
This is the first dude to say he doesn't check his DMs. Because I'll tell you, most dudes, that's the first.
I check my DMs on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Snapchat is just too much because you don't know. Like I seen some crazy stuff when I did.
Yeah.
Like some stuff that shouldn't be on there.
It's the craziest thing a girl on Instagram DM'd.
Why does it have to be a girl? Maybe it was the guy who sent him something thinking like, oh, you never know, shoot your shot.
That's true.
Okay, so anyway, the craziest thing a girl sent you, my bad. Because you never know. People nowadays, it's going to come from both ends, right?
Not that.
Not that.
Not that at all.
So the craziest thing a girl has sent you.
I mean, I'm sure everybody know.
A little bit of booty picture.
All that.
Frankie, do you know?
Legs
every now and then you get these that flight.
Legs wide open, all this stuff.
Every now and then. I'll show you later when I get.
Every now and then.
Toys, playing with toys, all type of stuff.
I'll show you my next one, Tati. If you want.
You know what? Yes, I do want to see it. I've been married a long time, so maybe I need some excitement.
I don't like to see all that though, because I think it's all fake.
What do you mean it's all fake? Like the girls aren't real?
Yeah, I just think it just be like fake pages, posting fake stuff, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and who would want? I wouldn't want to take no chick serious sending me no shit like that.
So you've definitely been tainted by the whole Manti Te'o story way back in the day. Then you think you're getting catfished all the time.
You don't know who Manti Te'o is?
He knows who Manti Te'o is. Manti Te'o's the guy who had a fake girlfriend. You remember Manti Te'o? So he checked his DMs. He got a girl, and he started a relationship.
Yeah.
Come to find out, that wasn't a real girl.
Catfish.
He got catfish.
I see the show like when I be flicking through the.
Oh, you don't watch sports, but you watch MTV's Catfish.
See, you got it, Rich.
I don't watch it. I watch First 48.
Yeah, it's going.
Love and hip hop, like some music stuff or music videos. But other than that, I don't. sometimes, like when you watch it too much, you get bored of it.
Truth.
Yeah.
Speaking about music videos, man, have you shot the video yet for right now?
Yes, it's already out. It's already doing its thing, popping. Shout out to SOB.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big single.
We were just listening to it in studio a minute ago.
Right before you walked in.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the thing we do, radio folks. We play a single of the person we're about to talk to just to kind of get the feel of the song, give you a natural reaction.
Yeah.
And this is one of those times where we can say, dang, I liked it. Because sometimes I don't like it. I'm like,
don't just say that because I'm here.
No, Tati was doing some work, Philthy Rich, and she's like this, all of a sudden she's going. Like
right,
this,
I was like doing this. I was like, I'm feeling. I like that. Like, you know, I'm looking up some stuff and he's playing. I said, well, so who's this? And he's like, the guy we're about to talk to. I'm like, okay, hello. Like I said, I'm the married mom of 3, so you know, sometimes I'm a little late on things, but I liked it. I like the song.
How old are your kids?
I have a 20-year-old.
Okay.
I have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Okay, I got 2 boys.
How old are they?
11 and 14. 11
and 14. Do you get to see them often, or do you talk to them often? Like, because I just swore. Sorry. You're going to have to bleep that. It's not the assumption that you're not in their lives. The reason why I asked that is I was going to segue to the Las Vegas thing. We're talking about this Las Vegas thing and the conversation I needed to have with my kids about it and how to like talk about it. Do they ask you these questions about what they see in the news, or do you keep them away from the news?
No, I mean, they live with their mom. They come with me every summer.
Okay.
So, but, I mean, we talked last night or whatever, but that conversation didn't come up about that.
See, okay, so the assumption I made was, why'd you laugh then when I said,
she said, do I talk to them? Or I don't know if you was going to say, do I be around them or talk to them or see them or whatever? Like, I don't see my kids.
Is it annoying that there is an assumption, though?
Yeah.
Is it there? It is, right? I mean, like when people just assume that, you know, when a guy says they got kids, a girl, it's the assumption, well, she's taking care of her kids. A guy says they got kids, and it's like, oh yeah, how often do you talk to them?
Yeah.
But see, my flip side when you asked that question was because you're torn and you're all over the place, flying around doing your shows, promoting your album. Yeah. The kids obviously are in school at their age, so you know it's funny the assumption that comes around that mine is because you're always on the road and it's tough too.
Oh, look at you trying to save me. Don't worry. I don't need to be saved. I asked the full question.
But I always wonder that when you are an artist and you have a family, you have a wife, or you have a girlfriend, or you have kids. I mean, it's a different lifestyle to be an artist, being all over the place.
But they know what I do, and they know when I have time. That's what I'm saying. I'm not in tune to the sports or the TV and everything else. I'm more focused on my music, dealing with my kids. Everything else is.
How long would you say that you've been on this? Because it's a fast life. It's a Rolling Stones. Like, you know, you're on the go. How long has it been for you now? And when do you find the time? Like, when do you get a little moment here? Does the label tell you, okay, you got a break in between here and here? Schedule whatever you want.
Well, I'm not signed to a label, so I do what I want to do.
Does a manager or someone tell you though, like what your schedule is?
I was talking in the car, like, okay, I'm coming down to do this. I just got back from Atlanta. Just got back from Denver. Came to Vegas for my stepmom's birthday. That's when we was there when the shooting happened. Now I'm on the road here today. Then got to go to LA. But I was just telling him in the car, like, okay, next week I gotta be at my son's birthday party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm gonna make time regardless, whatever it is.
So you schedule everything. You don't have.
I don't schedule everything, but I incorporate what I got going on into it.
So you're pretty hands-on on where you're gonna be, and you know, we see a lot of artists these days where they say they're tired. They're like, man, I'm tired, and it seems like they don't have any control.
It gets tiring.
Yeah.
Being on the road, just, you know, I mean, I had to rent a car, drive out here, and I drive to LA and do multiple things today, then tomorrow, and the rest of the week. It gets tired.
But it's got to be a good tired too, because you know, I did my research and looking online. It was like 2007 or so when you started to really get some stuff. I mean, that's 10 years ago, and now you're getting to go to radio stations. Not that you didn't before, but you're getting to see new radio stations, and it's like they always say it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, Philthy Rich, new artist. Not really. You've been in the game, so it's got to be a cool tired to be like, damn, I got to go to another radio station and do another interview, and I got to. And
then how I look at it is like I'm still not where I want to be with this. So when I do get there, there's going to be even more stuff to do.
Right.
So I'm already preparing myself for that. So there's going to be back-to-back radio stations, maybe in different cities and states in one day, or
that's that good
multiple shows and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
well, it's good that you still have your hand in your own schedule, and people aren't trying to tell you what to do all the time, because. We have artists that come in and I feel bad for them because, you know, I'm only doing one thing, you know what I mean? Like, and then I see them, they're doing 20 million things. I'm like, you need some time for yourself. You know, you need some time to just...
You gotta be a boss, right? They gotta be hands-on what they want and what they want to do. Also, can't just let everybody tell you everything. You gotta be able to, you know, be a partner, put some input into what it is you're trying to accomplish.
And talking about those last 10 years, man, we were just listening to your single, and you obviously have the Bay Area influences in you. What artists, like, when you were coming up through the game, did you like E40? I mean, he's legendary up there.
Too Short, Keith the Sneak, Yuck Mouth, Bay Area wise, you know what I'm saying? Rich, the Delinquents, Pac, you know, Mac Dre, the Jacka, all that, you know, and then like outside of that, it was, you know, Jay, the Hot Boys, you know what I'm saying? Juvenile.
Who took you under their wing the most?
Me as an artist?
Yeah.
Yeah, who was willing to sit down and just be like, hey, let's chop it up and kind of...
Oh, Keith the Sneak. Yeah, that's the first person to ever like give me an opportunity. Like when he was on fire doing his shows or whatever. Like I was just running around with him, basically like hype manning him on stage, just getting the feel for the music or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it came about. Before I even had a song, well, I wrote my first rap for him to hear. You know what I'm saying? But like had my first like hit song or whatever. I was just running around with him, and then from there I just start, you know, recording more songs, shooting videos, and then just lay the foundation there.
And no pun intended, fast forward to right now, the single, the album you said is coming out
November 17th.
Okay.
It's called Sim God. 10 tracks on it. They're like the 10 Commandments. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope.
What is the hope for this album? Like, what is the, you know, the results that you want to see immediately once this album drops? What is the hope for it?
What do I want to see?
Yeah.
I just want to see, like, I want to be recognized, like, to the masses. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I put in that work. I feel like I got the whole package. I feel like I said, I'm not where I want to be with my music career, because I always shoot for bigger and better things every time. And I got it. And like if I feel like I don't fulfill that, then I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm just in a circle,
right?
Not just doing the same thing over. So basically, that's it. I mean, musically wise, that's what I want to do. Just keep, you know, building and getting better with my craft and take it to the next level.
How about your peers? Is there anybody that you feel like you would love for them to take notice and do something with you?
I mean, I have people around me that do music also, and they, you know, they like see what I go through, or whatever, and I just tell them, like, you know, different little pointers here and there, how to do this, how to do that, and just like use my mistakes, you feel me, as a lesson learned so you don't make them. So you're helping others come up, kind of like, well, that's good. Yeah. That is really good that you're sharing your expertise with other people, because it's like what Keith did for you. A lot of people didn't do that with me, right? So I feel like that's me, you know, sharing what I went through to other people, you know, keep my blessings coming. And you talk about mistakes. What was one big mistake that, because you know in San Diego there's a lot of artists and they always ask us, Tati, myself. Rap beefing because it mess up your money, and then giving other artists that's not, you know, as hot as you attention. Right. And you can blow them up to be bigger than who they are. You know what I'm saying? Just by even replying back to them or saying anything. And, you know, just being yourself on the music, like not trying to follow whatever's hot, right? Like the flow or what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like be yourself, because only you could be you. So it's just a little different stuff here. I ain't really had too many like mistakes in the game or whatever, but I just feel like, you know, one was just the rap beef and stuff or whatever. I mean, you know, I was just coming up and I just, what you say? Yeah. I'm ready, distracted. You know, trigger happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from that element from the streets or whatever, but I didn't have nobody to tell me, nah, man, we ain't gonna entertain that. Have you learned now that you're coming up the understanding of the mature side of the music business, where you can't always you can't really mix the street with the music. You guys don't care how many people's been shot, like, or how many drugs you sold or whatever, stuff like that. You guys care about the good music, and that's the point. That's why I'm here. I'm not here for what I did in the streets. Right. I'm here for this, and it's hard for people to, you know, transfer from streets to the business, because they just one-minded, or they not trying to, you know, step outside the box and it's hard.
Speaking about the streets, and I'm referring back to Wikipedia. And we're just saying I don't know if I believe everything on there, but it said,
have you read your? Yeah, see,
Please
have you read what is?
There's so many lies and rumors
and that's what I wanted to ask
fake stuff
about.
in the world.
It's
crazy.
It said you got shot 3 times and you drove yourself to the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's real.
That's real.
That's probably one of the real things.
But have you looked at what it says?
Nah, somebody told me at a previous interview. I mean,
you should look at that and have them edit it.
I need to tell management, man.
Clean that up.
Clean it up because
get on top of that.
Well, it did say you were shot 3 times, so you might want to keep that because that was real. But the thing is, people think that Wikipedia and everything that you search, right? They treat it like it's back in the 80s encyclopedia. If it's published, then it's the thing. But it's like you have to remember who published that, like who puts it there, who puts the information
just believe
there.
Anything, you gotta understand. Like it just get a hater something to talk about, and they just waiting on your downfall. So it could be you can go in there and fix it, and then the hater be right back up the next day trying to do it. So I don't care, man. No, but it's good to see, and like you just said right in the two and moving forward, because we're fans of artists coming up. And I don't want to call you a new artist, like we said, it's been 10 years.
But you're right, we're fans of good music.
We are.
You're right, and it's not that we don't care about the street stuff. We don't live that. I mean, I'm the mom, like I said to you.
It doesn't matter to you guys.
No, I want to hear a hot record and play it and do a Snapchat and be like with the audience, like this is at the end of the day, radio personalities, we're relatable to the audience that's listening. So you're right. You just want good music. But
good lyrics that come from your experiences, that makes great music. We
authentic.
Always talk about on air. When we're real and authentic on there telling our stories, people are more in tune. So your stories, and even that story of going from the streets to becoming to where you are right now, sitting in the JAMN studios. There's a lot of inspired new artists out there that'll hear that and say, I can do it too.
They just got to believe in themselves and never take no for an answer. Like I said, be yourself, keep pushing. I heard somebody say not too long ago, I think it was Future, he was like, if you stay in the studio every day for a year and just keep working, 9 times out of 10 you're going to make a hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So basically just meaning like, if this what you want, you gotta pursue it and stay at it. Like some people, they want to go in the studio, do a couple songs, think they got a hot song. Like you're not gonna make a radio song like I'm finna go in there today and make a radio song and be on the radio and be in the #1 on the billboards. If it was that easy, everybody would do it.
That's what we call the Generation Next, the Generation Me. It's the same, in radio or any business. Like everybody wants it now. They don't want to put that work in to get there.
Yeah, see, it's different for me because before I had a song on the radio, I was been booked for shows. An hour on stage, 45 minutes, and the whole crowd know every song.
That's dope.
And never had a song on the radio.
Right.
So it's different from you starting at the top, because when you start at the top, they only know you at the top.
Right.
So when that fails, and you down here trying to
you didn't build your
groundwork, they don't know you. You get what I'm saying? So you can't build a house from the top to the bottom. You have to build it from the ground up. So it's like I can be here and work my way to the top, and if that doesn't work, I'm still known down here also.
That's what I said to this album.
That's gems right there. We're going to make sure that that's definitely in there because people ask us all the time about it. And we say you got to gather a fan base. You got to get people who love your music
have
first.
A fan base. Like, I mean, that was my whole thing. Like, even doing this, like, I didn't know this was going to happen when I started rapping. And all I wanted to do was, like, just rap about real life stuff. That's it. And at that time being, I was stuck on the block, so that's all I could rap about. So I had to step outside to go to Miami, Houston, New York, and these different places to see different things, to talk about different stuff. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I took pride in that in the beginning, but I'm like, damn, man, I gotta move around because it's like I'm not getting nowhere.
Right.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm in the same boat as everybody else.
You got to expand what you're talking about and who you're talking to, rather than.
And if you're not seeing that, you're not able to talk about it because you just or you're not seeing it and you're talking about it and you're lying. So it's like
it's not authentic. It's not coming from a place that you actually experience.
You said the album, it's the 10 Commandments.
I did 10 songs like the 10 Commandments because the album's called Sim God.
Okay.
It's actually 12 songs if you purchase it on iTunes, 2 for the bonus. But it's a dope album though.
And that drops again
November 17th, Sim God. I'm gonna have like 10 videos off the tape.
Okay.
And I just shot one in Atlanta the other day. About to go to Detroit, shoot another one. Right now, video's out. It's on there. I got a video for like 10 tracks on the album.
That's dope.
A video for every single song on the. That's
no, it's 2 songs I don't have one for because I said it's 12 for the bonus.
Still, that's a lot of videos for every.
That's how I got popping. I got problems just my work ethic, not the lyrics and the music. It was just like he working, and you know, they're not gonna hire nobody at work. They're not gonna hire you here if you don't come do your job, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
we in here after hours because we want to talk to you.
That's time and a half.
Exactly.
The single's called right now, of course, Philthy Rich. Album's out November 17th. My dude, thank you for. I know you're busy, so thank you for finding time.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
y'all having me. Anytime y'all need me, man, I'll be back.
That's Frankie and Tati, JAMN 95.7, Philthy Rich.
You got a new fan. Hey.